and welcome to this week's WitchCRAFT Wednesday video. I feel like I probably should have saved a more exciting craft for the last Wednesday of the month, but regardless, today we're trying this paper craft diorama kit from Michaels. It was only 10 bucks. I bought 2 of them, but we're only doing one in this video. They don't really seem to have specific names, but this one is like a little, a 3-layer witch house. And so in the bottom layer you have this desk with some potions and a bookcase, and then up a floor you have a cauldron and a cat, and then in the attic there's a broom and another cat. I saw these kits at Michaels this year, and I don't think I've ever seen little paper diorama kits at Michaels before. And I love those. Okay, I say I love those sets where it's a whole room, but I have been working on one that is a witch's storefront off and on, mainly off, for about 3 years now. I just never think to do it. That's half the problem, okay? And then when I do think to do it, I think, where am I going to put this when it's done? And then I'm like, ugh. But this one looked like it would be small. It looked like it would be easy. And I just wanted to set it up. And I don't even know where I'm going to put it in the room. But I did this yesterday, and it took me about 20 minutes. And I have almost the whole thing on camera for you. So we're literally just going to jump to that footage now. So when you first open these kits, everything that's inside of them comes in a clear baggie, and then you just slip that bag out, and you can slip all the things out from inside of that. Then, the first thing that I always do whenever I open anything, as you know, is look at the instructions. So I opened the instructions for this, and it said I needed tweezers and glue. The only glue that I could find is my Gorilla Glue, which is a little intense for this, but it's what we have. And then I found some tweezers that I have with my stickers, and that's what we use. So all of these are on a thin wood, and you just punch the pieces out. So what I just did there was I punched a very thin frame out from around all of the main pieces, and then that little tiny rectangle that I'm holding up there in my hand is a little foam sheet of square stickers. And I didn't know this to begin with, but what you do is you punch out the pieces from that other piece of little wood, I guess, and with your tweezers you take these foam square stickers and you stick them on the back and then stick them to the background. Does that make sense? You're basically making a foam sticker sandwich in order to give some of these items that 3-dimensional look. So I just did the cauldron right there, and something I didn't know was that you're supposed to use multiple foam stickers on each piece. I only used 1 on each because I was, like always, afraid of running out. But now I know that you're supposed to use maybe 2 or 3 on each one. Better luck next time, I guess. But they all stick on just fine with just the 1, if we're being honest. So literally the rest of this clip of me putting this together is just me using the tweezers, picking up one of the foam squares, sticking it on one of the pieces I punched out, and then putting it on the background where it goes. That's it. That's how you make this kit. That's it. And then what I don't have on camera for you is putting the things that hold the 4 main frames together. For some reason my camera didn't record that, but it's literally just 6 little black rectangles that have slits in them. And those slits line up with slits that are in the frame pieces. And you literally just slide them in together. That's all it is. I reinforced it with some Gorilla Glue just so that they would never come out, but that's all it is. So you stick those pieces together and you stick all these foam stickers on, and that is what this kit completely consists of. Are you ready to see the finished product? Here it is. This 4-tiered, 4-layered little diorama. I think it's so silly that I could only find Gorilla Glue and not normal white glue. But it still worked. I'm a little butthurt that I got some glue on the very front one there, but it's fine. Overall, I thought this kit was actually going to be hard to do, just because I struggle with basic things sometimes, and it actually wasn't hard. It was quite easy to do. It was quite fun, and if I end up wrecking this or something, if I don't keep it around for a long time, that's fine. Like I said, it only took about 20 minutes, so it's not like it took me a significant amount of time. This is a fun craft for anyone, I think, who just wants to, do a little craft, burn a little time, you know what I mean? It's not for kids, that's for sure, because it was very piddly to take those foam stickers off, the little foam sticker sheet it gave me, and then put it on the things, and it was very piddly. So maybe for teens, teens who can handle that sort of task, or adults, not for kids. Unless, every kid's different, so maybe they can handle it, but overall, I actually did really enjoy putting this together. It was more fun than I thought it was going to be. And it was interesting because this year for Halloween they had a ton of these, right? So like I said, I bought two. I bought this one, and then the one I haven't put together yet is this cat, like looking out of a window with all these bats. I think it's really cool. It looks like it has significantly less pieces than this one. That's why I chose to do this one for the video. I think it's really neat, but I'm kind of wondering, like, maybe they're going to get into this diorama business, because if there's, like, a Christmas one, or Christmas varieties, like, that could be fun for, like, a stocking or something, right? Like, just a fun little craft for someone to do. There was one that I really wanted that I never actually ended up seeing in person, and it was, like, a little greenhouse with, like, giant carnivorous plants inside. I would have bought that one, but I never saw it. So, yeah. Overall, this was definitely the easiest WitchCRAFT Wednesday craft I did. Took the least amount of time. It took the least amount of effort. I was watching Train to Busan while I put it together. Like, I really appreciate a fun, quick craft like that. But it is less practical than most of the other ones. Most of the other ones I ended up with something nice I can put on the wall, or clothes, or, you know, like I don't really know what to do with this, and it's probably going to get wrecked very easily. But it was still fun. I think $10 is, like, the maximum price I would pay for this kit, because the wood is wood. It's basically just like thick cardboard. It's very flimsy, very bendy. I just worry about the sturdiness of this. Like, if you made one of these and you wanted to put it away and take it out again next year, I just don't think you're going to be able to do that. I think it's going to get wrecked however you store it. But it was fun. Like, that like 20 minutes of me hanging out doing this and now making the video was worth the $10. More than $10, no. $10, yes. Does that make sense? Anyways, I know that was a quick one, but that's actually all I have for this WitchCRAFT Wednesday video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. I really appreciate you so much for watching this video and all the other ones this month, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!